Hudson,
I'm Ferdy Gonde.
and this is our podcast. So I'm going to start off with our recap on kind of the second quarter of the book. Um, Really, what I noticed here is a sense of community with how they kind of show up and help them like unload all their stuff, and then the men start working in the roads trying to like build walkways so it's kind of easier to walk around the camp. It's in like a swamp, and also kind of like a sense of order and like government um, in their block because like it's kind of a block government. Like the dad's the block manager, and that's what I noticed in the second quarter of the book. Start.
My hot take is that I think they deserve to be in the concentration camp. My reasonings behind this is because I feel like the U.S. wanted to take caution because of like what just happened with the war, and that like I feel like it's the safest option because like they don't really know like the Japanese people and like they like have to gain their trust.
My hot take is that I think the U.S. government could have done some stuff differently, but I think their hands are tied with kind of how the situation that they're in. So I think they could have taken um, lighter order instead of just kind of moving into camps, but also kind of just kept a sense of security and just over the Japanese community.
My hot take is I don't really think the experience was that bad. I mean, yeah, the troops were like stern and strict, but the living conditions weren't really uncomfortable or harmful. They were uncomfortable, but they weren't like harmful or unsuitable. And the troops, they weren't like abusive or hurtful. So the experience really wasn't like that terrible compared to the Jewish Holocaust.
So my question is, do you think the government wanted to punish the people, or like they wanted them to make them have trust?
I just think they wanted to contain them, and try to something. I think they just wanted to kind of contain them and, not worry about them as much because Pearl Harbor was kind of really bad, and I just think they wanted to contain the people and make sure that they didn't do any uprisings.
An important quote from the book on page 51, it says, I know that I will always be haunted by the larger, vaguely remembered reality of the circumstances surrounding my childhood. I found this important because it represents the children not realizing what is actually going on and not understanding that they're not being able to have a real authentic childhood and like they would when they would grow up in like a neighborhood or a house or an apartment, but instead they have to grow up in like a camp, like forced to make friends that maybe they don't want to be friends with.
Do you have anything on Ferdy's question?
No.
Okay. Do you have anything on your question? What was your answer?
I feel like it's a little bit of both because like you can't just put somebody in a camp without like reasoning. So I feel like obviously it's not only like to get their trust, but like to like put a message out there to like the Japanese people that like you do something like it's up.
Okay. So for our would you rather question, would you rather spend a year in prison to protect your friend's secret or reveal the secret and watch them lose everyone they care about?
I would reveal the secret because I don't really want to spend time in jail.
I'd probably reveal the secret because like it's not good to keep secrets, like they're not fun. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably tell everyone because, I wouldn't want to be in prison. That could ruin my life. It expense to like something bad that somebody else did. So I don't think I would want to ruin my life for doing that and like have that reputation that I was in jail. What do you guys think about our question?
I would reveal. You can't even see it.
I would reveal the secret.
I would reveal.
I would keep
What
my
Jack said.
secret
Why would you keep it? And why would you reveal it?
Yeah.
because, like, that's my homie. That's my dog.
It's your homie.
Like,
What's
I
your-
wouldn't want to reveal the secret. Like, I would do anything for
You'd be
Why
in
would you
prison.
guys reveal it?
Because I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail either.
You've heard what happens in jail.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Your first